boy, I hope so. Sorry about the long lead-in. I don't know. I started the stream and then I made food. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just waited until after I'd eaten. But it's fine. It's fine. But in lieu of that, I am going to start the game now rather than waiting. Okay. I wanted to get that. That fucking song is so intense for no reason. Okay. Now I sort of remember what we're doing. Okay, I do have a sleep early there. Fuck it, move ball. You know what? I think this is going to be a good week. For change, I'm actually getting out the door without running into something crazy delaying me. The last few weeks have been ridiculous. Everyone else has already gone to class, so I lock the door behind me as I head out. Or at least I thought the others had gone off to class. It looks like Sally's coming back. Oh, I like her winter fit. She looks really nervous about something. Her eyes are darting all over and she's walking with a bit of a hunch. I hope she didn't hurt herself. I walk out the gate and I give her a wave as I turn toward my class.
Oh, and, hey, I forgot a book.
Okay, yeah, she's really terrible at hiding things. Sally runs past me and heads to the door without looking me in the eye. I can tell she's struggling to keep her jacket closed and get into her pockets at the same time. I suppose I could go over and help, but that just means getting tied up into whatever crazy scheme she's got going on today. I just don't know if it's worth it. I gotta support the girlies. I let out a little sigh. I'm getting entirely too caught up with these people. I head back towards the door, reaching into my pockets to fish out my keys. Here, let me get that for you, Sally.
Oh, Anne. Sorry, I thought you'd gone ahead. Yeah, could you please go out the door for me?
Sally struggles with her jacket for a few moments, looking around shiftily.
Everyone else is gone, right? It's Dominic's TA date, right?
I think so. Why? What's... Before I can finish my sentence, I hear it. A small whimper, like a small dog whining. Is that what I think it is? Sally sighs and opens her jacket, revealing a tiny puppy.
Oh my god, he's so cute! He is pretty adorable, isn't he? Yes, he is. Where'd you find him? He was just wandering the street down by the main avenue. What? Did you ask around about him? Of course, I don't just go around stealing dogs. I didn't say that. Anyway, he was about to go wandering into traffic, so I scooped him up. I looked all over, but nobody claimed him.
I don't see any tags or anything. Who would abandon a cute little guy like this?
I don't know. It happens a lot around college towns like this, though. People get a pet and then have to move away for some reason, and they just abandon their poor animals.
Sally looks like she's about to cry just thinking about it.
Well, for now, let's get him set up inside. Come on.
I unlock the door, step through, and take off my winter coat. You do know that this is totally against the rules, though, right? Dominic will freak if he finds out.
Well, I'm not telling if you're not.
Well, I'm not going to leave a poor puppy out on the streets. You can count on me.
Here, stay here and cover him up. I'll make sure the coast is clear. Thank you, Anne. I really appreciate your help. So does little Vegemite. Vegemite?
Suddenly I hear rustling from the kitchen. I try to sneak a bit closer. That's when I see Dominic's hand pushing the door open. Crap, I've only got a moment to figure out what to do before he comes out here.
Count to 35 before coming back in.
I slam the door on Sally, shoving her back outside. Now what to do? I think I know how to distract him.
No, that doesn't work. I just don't get it. This problem is too hard.
What are you still doing here? Don't you have class?
I have to go pretty soon, but I've got this problem that's been giving me a lot of trouble.
Bad? I'm not too bad at that stuff. Want me to give it a look with you?
Or would you?
One of my professors had actually given us an extra credit question as an assignment. It wasn't due for a few weeks, so I hadn't started on it yet.
You can see where it gets confusing, right?
Oh yeah, this is kind of a crazy one, isn't it? I put out some paper on the dining room table as Dominic sits down to look over the problem. Behind us, I hear the door start to open, so I start talking to cover the sound.
So if the cos of the wave is pi times the radius squared, but the tangent is at 73 degrees, you can see my problem.
What? That's just gibberish. What has your professor been teaching you?
Maybe that's my problem.
I take a quick look behind us as Dominic starts showing me how to actually resolve the problem. Talia is already up the stairs, giving me a thumbs up motion. I'm really glad I can help her out. I'm just glad you could help me out. I've only got until 9:30. Oh, no problem, man. I remember when these used to... Wait, it's 9:15 now.
What? Oh my god, my watch is wrong.
Do you even have a...
Thanks you for your help, Dominic. I gotta go.
I make a quick retreat out the door, leaving a confused Dominic in my way. I'll have to check on Sally later. A repeat? I remember seeing that many times last time. Oh, one of my professors just emailed me. He wants me to see me after class. Maybe he has an extra credit assignment. Another one? Oh, but I was supposed to meet one of my classmates to study in the library. Maybe I should go there first. But then I might miss Professor Task's meeting. I don't even understand. Well, since I'm supposed to be studying for his class, hopefully he'll understand. I'll just send him an email to explain everything. Unfortunately, Professor, I have plans to meet with Carmen after class to finalize our plans for our project. Hopefully he understands. I should have known you would be right on the ball, and very well, we can meet another time. It was just an extra credit opportunity. Phew. So I take it my learning would have gone up, but my energy would have gone down. See that I told you about stairs. What about stairs? That was a good day's work. I think I need to cut the pub out because I'm losing money from it. Meat just below the surface. I have a family history of getting chicken in my wraps. If you find it, it's going to have to come out. Another event. This makes no sense. I really don't know why I took this class. Trying to broaden my horizons. Please. Come on, Anne. You can get this. Everything all right in here? You sounded like you were frustrated in here, Anne. For a second, I thought it was Max's room. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was being that loud. This is just a complicated problem. I'll figure it out. Oh, did you need a hand? What are you calling me over for, douchebag? What? Nobody called you, jackass. Well, then what are you saying my name for? Hey, Anne.
Oh, hey, Max. I was just talking to Dominic about my homework.
Sounds boring. What are you working on?
Oh, don't worry about it, you guys. I'll figure it out. The boys look like they doubt me. I guess they might be helpful, but I won't learn anything if I don't puzzle through this stuff. No, guys, I'll get this. I'm just a little frustrated. It's hard to get, but that's what makes education so worth it.
What? Well said, Anne. Yeah, said like a true crazy person.
Max.
Come on, you slacker. Let's get some of the real students. Let's let some of the real students get something done.
Dominic pushes Max away from my door, ushering him down the hall, much to Max's disapproval. As for me, I'm gonna get this eventually. Ooh, upbeat music this time. Why isn't my alarm on? Could have sworn I set it on time. Damn it! I fly through my room, picking out a quick outfit to wear today. I look at the clock. If no one's in the way, I might be able to grab a shower. If there's one downside to having 5 roommates and only one actual bathroom, it's early morning traffic. With everyone's class schedules, people always seem to be coming or going in the morning. Which can mean a lot of trouble when you're used to having some privacy in the shower. Dominic laid down the law pretty early. He gathered all of us in the room too, but he mostly talked to Isabella and Max. It's a little harrowing, but people have been pretty good about it. I've actually managed to keep to myself so far. That's why I'm so mad I overslept this morning. It just ruins everyone's schedule. If someone is in there, it could cause me to be late. It's almost not worth the hassle. I washed my hair last night, so I should be able to take a quick shower. I mean, I just feel so gross when I don't take one. I haven't been rushed like this since grade school. No, I'm not going through today stinking and greasy. That time, hopefully the showers are empty. I grab up my towel and things and run down the hall to the bathroom. As I head toward the bathroom, I can see Isabella leaving, her own bathroom bundle in hand. Have a good day, Isabella. Isabella just winks at me and holds a finger up to her lips as she goes past. Only as she passes me do I notice that the bundle she's carrying is clothes, but she's already dressed. Wait. Go on, take your shower. Just as I'm about to question what's going on, the door to the bathroom opens up and I just see the top of a blonde head sticking out.
All right, you assholes, very funny.
Isabella snickers and runs off downstairs like a child who just stole the last cookie.
I'm gonna kill one of you. I'm not even sure which one. Maybe I'll just kill someone at random. First one to bring back my clothes doesn't get murdered. That's fair, right?
Unfortunately, since I'm still standing in the hall, I'm the first one Dominic locks his murderous glare on. Are you okay? Dominic blanches at the sight of me and pulls his head back into the bathroom.
Did you see someone running by, Anne? And by someone named Max?
No, but ooh.
Yeah, look, I'll kill her later. Can you just grab me a towel, please? They're in the closet over there.
Okay, sure. Do you want me to hand it to you in there? Dominic sighs and doesn't say anything for a bit.
Just head it to me from over there, it's fine.
Head over to the linen closet and grab a fresh towel. I walk closer to the bathroom door where Dominic's got a hand waving around.
Anytime now is fine.
Dominic's hand is still flailing around outside the door. I gently set the towel on his fingers and then run back to my room and shut the door. A few minutes later, I can hear Dominic's triumphant bellow from down the hallway. The next few minutes are nothing but the sounds of tromping feet, and either Dominic's yelling or Isabella's shrieking. I should probably get to class, but I don't think it's safe out there. I'm just contemplating trying the window when my door bursts open and Isabella slips inside, closing it quickly. Oh crap, you're still here. Sorry, I just didn't think you'd look for me in here. He locks the door behind her, running behind my bed with her face peeking over the covers. Come on, hon, you know how he is when he's pissed. He just needs to cool off. Isn't it your fault he's pissed? Why are you dragging me into it? Because you're too cute to leave out of it? That doesn't make any sense. Your face doesn't make any sense. Just hide me. Suddenly there's a pounding on my door.
And did Isabella go by you?
I cautiously go over and open the door. I barely hear Isabella eat and duck down. seriously, why are you still in a towel, Dominic? I mean...
I have to go now. Thank you for your assistance, Anne.
Dominic stalks off like he's never been so embarrassed. I close my door again and Isabella starts dying of laughter. I have to admit it was pretty funny. I may have missed a class, but what an opportunity. We're on our way. I am the eggplant. I just don't much feel like rereading the same stuff. Clearly superior players prevailed today, even if it was close. I recognize her from the murder mystery. Okay. Finals are coming up pretty soon, and if I don't get to the library, I'm never going to get my research done properly. As I double check my reading list to make sure I know what I'm picking up, I can hear the others speaking in the hallway. Yeah, I've got things to do tonight, Dominic. None of them are babysitting. He seemed in a very, very bad condition.
His fever is incredibly high. I can't believe we're all going out. I just want to make sure sure someone is here to keep an eye on him.
It's just a cold, Dominic. At worst, it's a little flu. I'm sure he'll be fine with some bed rest. Probably the best thing we can do is leave him alone to sleep. Exactly. I mean, I feel for him and all, but I've actually got to hit up the computer lab, or I'm not going to be able to finish my project.
I know. We all have things to do. If it gets really bad, though, he might need help, but I don't want him going ass up on my watch.
It would be nice of us to keep an eye on him. I hadn't seen Max for a bit. I didn't know he was that sick. Still, I really do need to go to the library. I guess I might be able to look up some of the information in those books online. It wouldn't be as good as the real thing, though. My report might suffer for it. Then again, I don't know if I really want to be responsible for Max all by myself. I'm not exactly good around sick people. The others might think I'm already at the library. I could always just sneak out and actually go there. I feel bad for Max, but I'm no Florence Nightingale. Like Sally said, it's just a cold. Bed rest won't fix my grade if I don't get it just right. I'm sure the others will figure out someone to stay behind. While they're arguing, I make my way out the door with my list. Oh, okay. I'm at a new... Yes. All right. This week... Yeah, I gotta save some money. I'm I'm not I'm not earning much because the pub and wall climbing are expensive. Even playing chess is expensive. I need to get my organized stat up, so I'll put the RPG there. And I think I'll leave everything else. Yoga costs money too. There. And maybe I'll add some of those back next week.
God damn it, I hate everything. Okay. Studying is kind of taking over my life right now. Finals are so close, and I still feel like there's so much to learn. Still, when Isabella said I should drop by the cafe to see her, I have to admit it sounded pretty nice. It's important to take breaks from studying too. Have to let my mind recuperate. Heck, if I'm honest, I'm thinking about just going straight back home and relaxing in my room on my own. Let's stop in and see her. Then again, I've been so buried in my books lately, I'm looking forward to just talking to someone for a little while. I'm actually feeling pretty good as I open the door to go into the cafe. The cafe is really hopping this afternoon as I entered. I grab a seat at an empty table while I wait to see if Isabella's around to help out. Oh, hey, Anne, what can I get for you? Sally, I thought you worked at the farm. I do, but Isabella said one of her regulars called out, and she needed a favor, so here I am. They didn't even have any good uniforms for me, so I'm just in street clothes. Everyone has been asking about it. Oh, I was gonna ask. Sorry you have to work extra. Oh, it's no big deal.
With their coffee coming, Sally.
Sorry, Memphis. We're working on it. Let me see if I can track down Isabella. He's the only one who knows how to work that thing. Oh yeah, and this is Memphis. He's one of Max's bandmates. Max brought him in here the other week. He's been popping up ever since.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Alright, I'll let Isabella know you're here. Thanks, Sally.
Hey, when she leaves, I love watching her cook.
Really?
Sorry. He actually does look a little abashed.
Hey, that's my favorite customer. Hey, Isabella. Sally said you made it in. Oh, yeah, she grabbed our orders. That's not all I would have grabbed. Glad you've taken care of. I suppose she wanted me to come by so she could tease me like this. Sorry it's so crowded. I had wanted to chat a bit, but I guess it's nothing but work for me. Well, it's alright. Memphis will just have to keep me company in the meantime.
I shall do my best to entertain.
Be good now, Memphis.
I'm always good, Isabella.
That's what I'm worried about. Isabella chuckles as she leaves the table and goes back to waiting on other tables. Memphis and I chat casually for a while. Every once in a while, Sally or Isabella stop by the table to drop off a refill or some food and to chat for a second. Little by little, the cafe clears out as the other patrons finish what they were doing. Finally, it's just the four of us. Never again, Isabella. You're a lifesaver, Sally, honestly. You're lucky the tips were free. Keep it up, you might even match my tip someday. I just need a little extra money. I'm not trying to compete. That's because you'd lose. Oh please, if I really worked it, I'd have a pile of tips. I can tell Sally is joking, but Isabella's brow darkens. Looks like she's getting competitive. Well, it looks like we've got 2 customers left. As I recall, we both helped them out a lot, didn't we? Yeah, what's your point? Well, Anne, who are you going to tip? Oh, Lord. I could tip both of you. No, you don't have to go broke. Just tell us who you want to get the tip. You too, bad boy.
I'll just go with whatever Amber decides so we don't just tie the boat.
Gee, thanks.
This is tough. I'm gonna choose Isabella, but I don't like it. Because
Because she's kind of the one instigating. I don't know. I feel like Sally won't mind that much, but Isabella would get mad if I picked Sally. Well, I mean, you both helped out a lot, but, I guess I'd have to give a tip to Isabella? See, I knew you could spot a good thing when you saw it, Anne.
I've got pretty good eyes too, you know.
Oh, whatever. It was a stupid question anyway. Oh, don't sulk. I super appreciate the solid you did me. I'm not sulking. Sheesh. You're welcome. Jeez. Well, thank you both for the excellent service. Memphis and I lay out the money for our meals and head out the door. I waved goodbye as we head our separate ways. Oh, man, there wasn't even time between events this time. It's about time I got to class, I think. I grab up the last of my books and close up my room. Maybe if I... No, I don't think I can paint with my teeth. That's not odd at all. Nope. Rakesh, what are you up to? Apparently what he's up to is sitting in front of a canvas, half inside of some kind of weird suit, holding a paintbrush in his teeth. I mean this time. Ah, and just in time. I have been commissioned for the first time. Hey, that's great news. It doesn't explain anything, but it's great news. Ah, yes, the art store is having a sale. They wanted some posters done of their mascot. He points to the sort of fuzzy suit. Unfortunately, I think I know where this is going. And I don't think I want any part of it. Just hang it on a corner and paint it that way, Rakesh. That may work, but I need to know to see how it looks on a body. Ah, I know. Excuse me, Anne. I must visit the local department store. Rakesh, no stealing mannequins. You know that's illegal. Damn. Once more, I am stumped then. I'm sure you're figuring that out, Rakesh. I gotta get to class. You should probably do that too. Rakesh waves me off without really paying attention to me, which is fine by me. I take off, content that I've avoided something terribly embarrassing. Okay, good. Money's still looking good. I suppose I should see what's going on tonight, but honestly, it's been a pretty long week. I think I've earned a nice night inside. I'm heading to my room when I hear Isabella humming some wordless tune. I peek my head in. Looks like she's got some plans. Well, I wonder if she's getting ready for a date with that Chad guy. I don't really know him very well, but Isabella seems to be pretty into him. Looks like she's got a lot of shirts lined up on her bed. They range from really casual to really fancy. I wonder how she decides what to wear for one of these. I've never been great at dating. I wonder if she's got any tips. Then again, she probably doesn't want to be bothered. Should I just head to my room and leave her be? Maybe try to chat? Let's try to chat. Well, I guess I'll never really find out if I don't talk to someone about it. Hey Isabella, how are you? And hey girl, I'm doing great. Chad and I are gonna go hit up a club tonight. He's surprisingly light on his feet, you know. He says he took a dancing class once for the agility. I probably shouldn't have laughed at him, but oh well. So, are you two really hitting it off then? Isabella stops selecting her outfit, looking at me like she's assessing me. If If it weren't a date, I'd invite you along. There are plenty of eligible guys at a place like this. I mean, yeah, a lot of them are douchebags. They're perfectly fine for a nice night of fun, though, you know? What? Oh no, I could never do that. I feel my cheeks getting red. Come on, Anne, this is college. You're never going to have a better place to experiment, to really put yourself out there, you know? You've got to take advantage of this opportunity. You'll never know how many fish are in the sea if you never put out any bait. Carpe diem, I guess? I don't know, Isabella. I don't think I could ever be as brave as you. Isabella's voice is muffled as she pulls on a lovely deep red shirt. It hangs slightly from one shoulder, showing off a bit of midriff on the opposite side. She then pulls on a very nice coat over the outfit. Sure you can, because there's no consequence for failure here. Nobody's gonna care if you hooked up with some random guy in college. That's what college is for. I guess. I don't... Seriously, Anne, you've got to work on getting out there. Otherwise, you're not going to have any fun in college at all. Ooh, maybe I'll flash this when I'm back on my way out, huh? Oh, I look. It's actually very pretty, Isabella. Aw, thanks, hon. She does a little twirl in front of her mirror, showing off a bit more skin as she does so. Her tight pants really show off her legs nicely. I guess I see what you mean about trying to seize the opportunity. It's just hard to, you know, break out of my rut. Oh, I know, Anne. It's always hard facing those first few rejections, putting yourself out there. But when it's all said and done, if you've never put yourself out there, you're always going to wonder what would have happened. Trust me, you're more than pretty enough that you're not going to have any trouble finding guys to wrap around your finger. I can't excuse me. I can't help but laugh at the idea. I don't know about that. I guess it couldn't hurt to try to get out a little more, though. I mean, I did kind of come to college just for that reason. Trying to break out of my shell a little. That's the spirit. I promise some other night I'll take you out to a club and we'll try some flirting. You'll see how much fun it is. Isabella comes over to give me a firm hug. Afterwards, she holds me at arm's length and takes a deep breath. We'll get you out of your shell yet, little Anne. First, though, what is that shampoo? You smell delicious. Oh, it's just some strawberry shampoo. Isabella reaches over to softly brush the hair from my cheeks, her finger slightly tracing the outline of my cheekbones. She's grinning slightly as she looks into my eyes. Oh yes, you would definitely have the boys all over you. I don't know. If you keep dressing like that, I don't think the boys would be paying me any attention regardless. Aw, you're a sweetie. Well, don't worry. If the boys are too dumb to notice, I'm sure the girls will. Too bad you're not looking for them, hon. Isabella hugs me again quickly before grabbing her purse and heading downstairs. Wish me luck. I wave goodbye to her and wish her the best of luck on her way out. On my way back to my room, I wonder why she said those things. Maybe she's attracted to me? No, that doesn't make any sense. She's got her pick, and a boyfriend. I put it out of my head for now and head off to bed. My scheme is working. Triple condiment bypass. Okay. Who's that? Okay. I think my professor might hate me. I know he didn't cover these damn questions during this lectures.
I guess it's the sort of thing I should expect in college, though. Just have to hit the books that much harder. Hey guys, I'm home. Anybody else have a terrible... No sooner have I opened my mouth than a little sucker dart has attached itself to my forehead. Reach for the sky, and you've got no hope of defeating the Rowdy Bunch. Well, chances are slimmer than finding an open spot on the commute train to beat them. What he said, now drop those books, sucker! Isabella and Rakesh are standing in the dining area holding dart blasters leveled right at me. Suddenly, a bunch of darts bloom on the wall behind Isabella, who goes diving behind the maroon couch. Oh, no you don't. You Rowdy Bunch have had the run of this place for far too long. Now it's time for this Serene gang to put you in your place. Yeah. And apparently Max and Sally were upstairs, their guns pointed at me and the other two. Both sides look at me somewhat expectantly. Okay. I suppose you don't need a negotiator, do you? Sorry, Anne. The only bargaining chip the Rowdy Bunch understand is the barrel of a gun. It is true. All other bargaining chips are both very confusing and infuriating to us. Well, I don't really have a gun, so I don't know what you want me to do. I take a look around the room and notice that Max and Rakesh have 2 guns apiece. Unless one of you guys wants to give up your spare gun for me? I don't know. Isabella said I was only a spray of doves away from being my own John Woo movie. More like a John Woo movie. I look hella gangster like this. No, I think it's a good idea. Come on, join our side of the fight. We'll treat you real nice. Isabella winks at me, even though she's still got a gun pointed at me. Oh, no, you don't. Come join our side, Anne. We're the side that's right. We'll finally be able to tame this Wild West dormitory. Never. Our side has goodies. No, we're the goodies. Their side has baddies. Everyone groans. You're not doing yourself any favors, Sally. Still, I should probably pick soon. Their trigger fingers are looking mighty itchy. This is silly, but... I'm sorry, Sally, but if I'm gonna do this, then it's time to get rowdy. Oh, yes, you seem a very rowdy sort to me, Anne. I'm hurt, Anne. Hurt, I say. Allow me to demonstrate my hurt. Suddenly, the Serene gang starts firing at me. I squeal as I dive behind the couch for cover. Luckily, Rakesh tosses his pistol right in front of me and I pop up shooting. Max sprouts a new forehead dart for his trouble while my new teammates begin forcing the 2 back up the stairs. Come on, the bedrooms are off limits. We've got him cornered. You may have more, but a cornered dog will definitely bite a much bigger dog. Well, we're the biggest dogs of all, right? Yeah, damn right. Together with my new teammates, we charge up the stairs with our guns facing forward. When we get upstairs, though, the other 2 are nowhere to be seen. Isabella points toward the bathroom while holding a gun up to her lips for silence. We all nod and begin sneaking our way towards the back room. Just as we're about to get there, I hear a scream from behind us. They're hiding behind the far side of the banister. Ha! As we all turn to face Sally's blazing gun, we hear movement from behind us in the bathroom. Ambush! We scatter as Max comes out of the bathroom, 2 guns firing in both directions. I catch a few good shots, but Sally and Max get back together at the stairs and head back down. Let's get 'em, Rowdy Bunch! Chasing after our enemies, the fight rages through the house for the next few hours. Finally, everyone collapses in the common room, laughing. Holy hell, what the hell happened in here?
Even you, Anne. This is ridiculous. Nope. I don't even care who started this. Get to cleaning. What are you, 12? Clean this place up. I mean, right now.
Dominic's face is suddenly covered in darts, and a lot of us are running for our rooms. Totally worth it. That is pretty good. Ah, my eyes. I've studied too much. All right. Jersey, check. Oh, I've read that already. Woo, go team, yeah. Oh, I saw that number 27. You think I didn't? Don't just wink. You come to mama later and you'll get some digits. I couldn't read the rest. I also don't know who that is. I think this die is cursed. Has anyone seen it roll anything other than a 5? I made it higher than you today, Anne. Good work, though. Okay, no event? Wow. I'm kind of surprised. Okay. I'm going to change that to studying. I hate that there's only so much you can work and that everything else costs money. Like yoga costs $15. Yeah, it really sucks that everything costs $15. I don't know. It's so much studying, though. There. Okay, I'm just going to do it. Where'd you keep the Caput Mortuum? I think he asked for that already. I can't believe the weekend went by so quickly. The last week of the quarter, though, so everyone's busy studying. No big parties or get-togethers or anything. Even Latin House was quiet this weekend while we all finally got to our studies. It's been really nice meeting all these new peoples, but I can't let that slip me up on my very first college finals. Today's classes were mostly about making sure everyone understood the material on the test. Which basically means tonight is even more studying. As I get to the top of the stairs, about to get into my room, I can see Isabella standing in her doorway. She's just staring inside like there's something in there. I get to my own door and she's still standing in her doorway. I'm not sure if I should see what's up or not. Maybe she just wants to be left alone? Then again, maybe it's something I can help with. I try my best to stay quiet while Isabella is still transfixed by her own room. Finally, when I get right behind her, I poke her right in the small of the back. Ah! Oh my god, Anne, you little coquetta. Hey Isabella, is something wrong with your room? Oh, no, sorry. She seems to go vacant for a moment and then she just goes into her room kind of quietly. Now I'm actually a little concerned. No, really, Isabella, what's up? Oh, I'm fine. Look, my final tomorrow is a big one, and I've been studying all weekend, you know? And I still don't think I know this stuff. I'm sure you're doing great, Isabella. Hard work always pays off in these sort of situations. You're sweet to say so, Anne. I think I just need to relax a bit, but with everybody worried about finals, nothing's going on. Like, even Chad has to study. Prayerfully, if he fails another class, he's off the football team. Wow, I didn't know there were still athletes like that. He needs to clean up his act, but I'm not really with him for his academic prowess. It's just a lot of stress, you know? Yeah, I understand. Well, hell, you're here now, cutie. We can have a party for two. Um, well, sure, relaxation is important. Let's chat a bit. Isabella flops down under her bed, stretching for a moment, then folding herself over to reach underneath it. When she comes back up, she's holding a bottle of rum. Come on, close the door and come relax with me. We can forget about the pressure for a little while and just have some fun. Oh, I guess we could take a drink break. I don't know if I want to drink, though. I've still got studying of my own to do. What? No, that's not everyone's saying tonight. Come on, I gotta get loose here. What about your test tomorrow? You don't want to be doing it hungover. Isabella drops the bottle on the bed and wanders off to her desk for a moment. I close the door behind me. She returns holding a magic marker. She gives me a come hither stare. Holding the marker at me with one hand, she lifts her shirt up over her belly with the other. Easy. You know I could... you should know I always have the right answers, especially if you help get them all over my body. Isabella. Come on, cutie, loosen up. It's not about loosening up, Isabella. It's about applying yourself. Do you really think you can't do this? Damn it, Anne, I don't know. Probably. There's a lot riding on my education here. If my grades drop, I lose my scholarship, and it's all for nothing. Hey, I understand that. I'm under the same restriction. I don't know, Isabella. I mean, you party all the time, but, well... Yes? Isabella looks like she's not sure if she's about to be very mad at me. I don't think you'd be where you are if you couldn't handle it. Do you want to review your material with me? If you doubt yourself, you just need someone to help you see that you're doing great. Yeah, I think you're right, Anne. Sorry, I get a little nervous sometimes. It's hard to imagine you being nervous, honestly. You're so confident and sure of yourself. I heard that not like me in there. You're doing well too, Anne. Keep it up. For now, though, let's get some studying done. For the next few hours, we run over Isabella's studies. She actually knows her stuff really well. I'm totally gonna ace this test. Darn right you are. Isabella comes over and gives me a big hug. Thanks for the pep talk, cutie. She gives me a quick peck on the cheek as I hug her back. Then I head out and back to my room. The next day after her test, she's beaming from ear to ear. I'm so happy for her. I like that you could pick either way to help her. Your strategy is flawed, quarterback. You should clearly be playing a quarterback sneak. Get your head in the game. Troy Bolton. I think that does it. I don't think I could be any more ready for finals. I'm actually not sure what to do with myself now. Hey, Anne, if you got a second, I could use a bit of help. Oh, Dominic, good timing. I was just finishing up. Sure I'm not interrupting? If you got studying to do, I won't get in the way. No, I'm fine. So what's up? I got behind in grading papers. I need some help to get them done before tomorrow. They're for finals, so it has to be done quick. Yeah, why not? Sure, Dominic. I got time now. I appreciate it, Anne. I get up and we go over to Dominic's room. As I sit down, he slaps a pile of papers in front of me. Okay, so this part was multiple
This was part multiple choice, part essay problem solving. I'll take care of the essay portions. Take this answer sheet and just do the multiple choice stuff. That'll make things go much faster.
Sure, sounds easy enough.
Thanks. I appreciate you helping me.
His cheeks color a little and he looks away from me, getting started on his own stack of papers. We both start off rather quietly. It's not hard to compare the filled-in bubbles to the answer sheet. Mostly a matter of putting one on top of the other and marking the differences. Dominic gets a bit absorbed in his work, not even really looking at what I'm doing anymore. What? Time passes quickly as we grade. This is an interesting look into the responsibilities of a teacher's assistant. I have to admit, I get just as absorbed as Dominic. The two of us don't say anything as we go through our individual stacks. Finally, we've got everything all sorted out. Whew, that wasn't so bad.
Definitely. Thanks. We got through that much quicker than I would have thought.
Need any more help?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I'm glad I could help you, Dominic.
Oh, did you have any questions?
Dominic seems a little flustered. No, not really.
Well, have a good evening then.
Thanks, you too. Dominic seems almost disappointed, but he waves me off with a grin. I take the opportunity to head to the kitchen for some much-needed food. That kind of sucked. It should have at least stayed the same. It should have gone up. But it should have gone up 5 points if you help him out, and another 5 points if you find out more about him. But instead I lost points even though I helped him grade papers. That's crazy. I've got like 3 tests tomorrow. I better get to bed early and try to rest up. Okay. I can't believe all of my finals are done. That was grueling. Winter break is set to start after this week. Apparently there are makeup finals on Friday before they officially end the quarter. That just means I get to spend Thanksgiving with my new roommates. Everyone's pretty happy about their tests being over. Even if we bombed a test, we're all just happy to have them over with. Most of us slept in today, catching up on the sleep we'd been missing from the last few days of studying. Since Sally and Rakesh are doing the cooking, the rest of us took the opportunity to watch some movies. I can't think of the last time the whole house got together like this. It's kind of nice. Tuck that away. I can't believe how nice everyone here has been. We're all gathered on the couch and it's like we've known each other for ages. I'm pretty happy right now. Hey, Anne, Max, when do you want to come in here and give us a hand real quick?
Everything's okay in there, right?
Oh yeah, it's fine. We just need a little help with some of the cutting.
I can go. Are you going to?
You stay out here. I'll help. Okay, come on, Anne. Oh, are you helping us? Thank you, Anne. Okay, I'm trying to put together this lasagna. I have to lay the noodles down. Can you help slice the vegetables? Sure. I pick up a knife and start slicing zucchini. Eat zucchini. Eat zucchini. Oh, get these apples as well, please. I am making a stuffing. Okay, I'll get those next. Thank you. Vegetable lasagna, Sally? Yep, whole wheat noodles, chopped spinach, vegan cream cheese. It's gonna be great. What about you, Rakesh? I remember reading some Indians were vegetarian. No, I'm not vegetarian. I don't eat beef, though. Oh, interesting. I'm glad we could make a meal that everyone can enjoy. Yes, it's always best to respect everyone's beliefs and choices. I couldn't have said it better, Rakesh. It's so nice to see everyone smiling as we continue to cook. Once I've got all the cutting done, I take the goods to their respective cooks. Ah, thank you, Anne. Here, put those in here. I need to put this into the turkey in a moment. Actually, Anne, could you give me a hand over here? I have to lay this sauce out in good layers so it doesn't get all runny. Let me help Sally really quick with cash and then I'll help you. I think I can manage, don't worry about it. Thanks, Anne. Here you go. Put the veggies in and I'll pour over them. Then we need to do the next layer. Okay. Any big plans for winter vacation? Not really. I can't afford to head home for the holiday, so I'll probably just be around here. Do you miss your family this time of year? A little. I mean, my dad always used to barbecue the turkey. He had a big fire pit and he'd be out there all day. He was devastated when I decided to go vegetarian. He even tried taking me to a turkey farm once. Wow, how'd that go? Not how he expected. He was talking about how ugly they were when I ran in and started trying to hug them. I probably wanted him for the next 3 days to let me have one as a pet. That's one of the reasons I'm happy to be here with you guys. I don't have to worry about hurting anyone's feelings with my choices. Plus, meeting all of you has been so much fun for me. Well, I'm glad you're one of my roommates. You've been really nice to me. Yeah, you've been pretty fun too. You should come hang out with us more often. You bring a nice energy to the group dynamic. You make a nice counterpoint to some of the others. Some of the other roomies can get a little crazy, huh? Exactly. It's nice having a calm, centered energy around. You just have to let it out more. Thanks, Sally. I'm looking forward to it. Good. Now help me get this over to the oven. I am also ready. Have we got everything we need? I think so. Let's get it set up and move to the next phase. Together, we gather up all the things going into the oven and put them in. For the next several hours, I help Rakesh and Sally in the kitchen, cutting, chopping, snacking. And we cannot cook if you eat all the ingredients. I'm sorry. Finally, after all our hard work, we call the others to get to the table. About time, we're starving out here. Yeah, you can't rush perfection.
Yeah, but can we rush whatever you guys were doing?
Sally sticks her tongue out at Max as we put the food on the table.
That turkey looks delicious, Rakesh. Nice work.
Thank you very much. I didn't know you could cook too, Anne. Oh, I was just assisting. These two did all the work. Everyone sits and starts digging into the food right away. We've got turkey, cranberries, biscuits, both vegan and regular, Sally's vegan lasagna, candied yams, and mashed potatoes. It's a huge spread and everyone takes some of everything.
Wow, this lasagna's actually really good, Sally.
Yes, this is truly delicious. Wow, yeah, this is really good. Aw, thanks everybody. I'm glad you like it. Everyone is quiet for a bit as we all chow down. I could see Sally sneaking a few scraps into a small bag at her side, probably for her puppy. I quietly slip her a few pieces of turkey as well. She grins at me and slips the pieces into her bag. If she's going to be feeding him human food anyway, he might as well get a nice spread. Finally, our meal begins to slow down as people start to fill up. So full. That was really, really good. There's still some food on the table, but we devoured most of it.
Oh man, that turkey was good. I'm gonna be having turkey sandwiches for the next month.
I'm just glad my lasagna got finished. Everyone mumbles their appreciation for the lasagna. I think everyone's making plans for the leftovers.
Well, thank you, chefs, for the incredible food. If nobody minds, we always had a tradition at my place of going around the table and seeing what we're thankful for. For instance, I'm thankful that a lot of you yahoos haven't burned the house down on my watch.
I laugh as everyone boos Dominic. Isabella throws a biscuit at him.
All right, I'm thankful for new friends and a new year.
I'm thankful for hot students and interesting new prospects.
She winks at me as she says that. Thankful for Isabella's hot students, and that Dominic hasn't found my matches in my plans yet. Dominic glares at Max while everyone else laughingly jeers him. But I'm also grateful he hasn't found my liquor reserves yet. Now I think I am most thankful for Gambosia. It has brightened up several of my products quite beautifully. Also that my parents have not called yet. I'm thankful for a house that understands my choices and does their best to live in harmony with each other. Finally, it comes down to me. I have to think for a moment about what I want to say. This is so transparent. Right up the yard line. I think I am thankful for some people teasing me. Maybe in more ways than one. A few people sound a bit confused, but Isabella raises an eyebrow at me. I think she's happy as we all clap for one another's speeches. All right, that's enough of the love fest. Somebody did bring some pie, right? Oh yes, full vegan pumpkin pie. We all grab our forks back up as we start talking it once again. It's a great meal and a great day with great friends. I'm definitely glad I picked this house to stay. And that's all for the stream. No, I'm just kidding. That would be a really good place to stop. I wish I'd gone a little bit longer with the last stream, but that would have put it at like 4 hours.
Head home to take a shower. Okay, so the stat changes the minute it switches to that icon. Nice work up there, Anne. This place is kind of fun. Oh, so winter break is a big event. Got all my grades back and I did fantastic. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to keep up my grades with all the craziness around here. I've done pretty well. Still, being in this new place has been a little draining. I admit I miss my home sometimes. I may be trying to grow past it, but, well, it is still my home. That's why I was so excited when my parents called to offer me tickets home. They even offered me 2 tickets just in case I didn't want to leave one of my new friends behind. Now I just have to get all my packing done. This is going to be a great winter break. I was a little surprised my parents offered me 2 tickets. They practically fought me tooth and nail when I told them I wanted to leave home to study. I think I made my case pretty well. It must have gone even better than I thought if they're honestly offering to let 2 people come. I guess I should figure out how I want to ask. I mean, I'm glad that I've made friends, but I don't know if the people here know me that well yet. Still, this could be a real test. I think I've done pretty well, but is this the kind of thing people would be okay with? I've never actually gone on a trip with someone who wasn't in my family. Heck, I've never really been on trips in general. Still, nothing else for it. I really do have to figure out what to do. Knock, knock. Sally, you startled me. Sorry about that, friend. Hey, do you have... Sally looks around nervously after making sure the hall is clear and she shuts the door. Do you have Vegemite's bone here? Have you seen it? I don't think so. Why would it, be here? Sorry. Last time you all left, I let him out to run around the place and he went to some of your rooms. I'm just praying you didn't leave it on Dominic's. I can't help but chuckle a bit at her plight. It's amazing she's managed to keep the little puppy a secret for this long. So what's got you packing up, going home for the holidays? Yeah, my parents were even nice enough to spring for a couple tickets.
I guess they miss me too. I guess so. Wait, a couple? Oh, yeah, they said a friend could come along if they wanted. I thought it might be nice to have someone from my new home see my old home, you know? Oh, yes, it can be very enlightening to see where a person comes from. I almost wish I could go. I can't leave my poor puppy alone now. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Well, yes, it would be cruel not to take care of him. We'd probably miss you. I'll ask one of the others, though. Oh, maybe some quality time with Max or Dominic? Allie. I'm just teasing. Have fun, Anne. I've got to find out more what Dominic does. Now I'm all nervous about asking people to come with. I don't want to take them to take it the wrong way. But again, it might be kind of nice to spend some quiet time alone with one of them. It didn't even give me the other option. I bet there's a minimum point requirement and that Isabella's the only one that's cleared that hurdle. It's so funny though that there's only one option here. Ooh, 10 points for that. I guess with Sally out, Isabella is the natural choice. I think my parents will like her. She's feisty. Not feisty. I make my way over to Isabella's room, knocking on the door. She opens the door, smiling at me as she sees me, but it seems she's on the phone. She holds up a single finger as she keeps talking. What do you mean you're going skiing without me? Have you forgotten who your girlfriend is? I don't want to hear lame excuses about your bro buying you tickets, Chad. I know what those damn slope bunnies are like. I am sorry, what? Whatever, I guess I'll find something to amuse me with while you're away. Oh, now look who's acting like a jealous bitch. Isabella pulls the phone from her ear and hangs up in a hug. That boy is trying my patience. Sorry, cutie, what's up? Are you and Chad okay? Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm just giving him a hard time for not taking me skiing. But he needs to learn to watch his language. I'll make sure he pays for that one later. Oh, well, I guess, are you busy this week? I suppose I'm not now. I was kind of hoping to get away for a bit. It looks like my no-good boyfriend let me down. Well, I might be able to help. My family gave me 2 tickets for a trip home to come see them. I thought it would be nice if you came with me. Oh, honey, I'm flattered. Are you sure you don't want to get one of those boys to come with you? Well, not really. My parents might get the wrong idea if I'm wrong. Oh, and they won't get the wrong idea about me? Isabella winks at me slyly, and I can't help but giggle a bit. You may tease me a lot, but I like hanging out with you, Isabella. It'll be fun, just us girls. I can show you around my hometown. Isabella looks wistful for a moment. Nah, I'd like that. I get a little homesick for my hometown sometimes, too. You come from some kind of a small town, right? Yeah, it's pretty dinky. I like my towns like that, where everybody knows your name. That's the kind of place I grew up in. Okay, honey, you got yourself a date. When do we take off? Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Thanks, Isabella. This will be a lot of fun. I think so too, cutie. Now I have to pack my sexy undies. We both laugh as I leave the room. Back in my room, I still have a lot of packing to finish up. I call my parents to let them know that Isabella is coming with me. They seem excited to meet one of my friends and say they'll have a bed all set up. Luckily, my room is still waiting for me. I half expected them to have converted it into another office or something by now. I'm happy they haven't, though. I get off the call feeling pretty good about my decision and finish packing in just a few hours. I'll admit I don't really sleep that well. Too excited. But I managed to get enough rest that I'm not totally groggy the next day. We catch a cab to the airport, and then Isabella and I board our plane and we're off. We chat amiably during the plane ride and even manage to doze off a little. My mom and dad meet us at arrivals and take us out for a nice dinner, since it's already a bit late in the day now. At last, properly fed, we come back to the house I grew up in. A nice couple of rounds of board games later, my parents are ready to call it a night.
I like how they didn't even bother to make models for the parents or show the restaurant. They're just like a blank screen. It's fine. This game was clearly made on a budget. I get it. They head off to bed as and isn't this guest room Dominic's room just flipped? Hilarious. They head off to bed as I show Isabella to the guest room. And this is where you'll be sleeping, Isabella. No, it's not exactly fancy. It is fancy. But the bed shouldn't be too bad. Oh, hon, trust me, this place is a palace compared to some of the places I've stayed. Thanks for putting up with my parents. I think they were just happy I didn't bring a boy home. Well, I can just see their reaction if you brought Max home with you. Huh, I'm sure he wouldn't have been that bad. Oh, please, he's damn cute, but he's a bit of an idiot. My boy doesn't know when it's time to turn off, you know? I know what you mean. Besides, I always love parents who don't see other girls as threats. It makes it so much easier to swoop in and snatch up their unsuspecting daughters. Are you gonna swoop away with me? Oh, just you give me half a chance, cutie. Isabella winks at me as she starts unpacking pajamas out on the bed. Oh, this is so cute. You have such great taste, Isabella. Isabella smiles graciously at the compliment. You think so? I got these especially for sleeping over as a guest. Normally I don't wear pajamas. She holds the top of the pair up to her body, looking down over it. Personally, I think I look better shirtless in the morning, but I guess I shouldn't do that with her parents around. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for inviting me out, Anne. It's been nice coming to a small town like this. I grew up in a small town too, you know. It brings back a lot of memories for me. Of course, your Mexican food is garbage, but nothing's perfect, right? We both laugh at that. Isabella sits down on the bed, gesturing to a clear spot next to her. But really, thanks, Kitty. Why do you always call me that? I mean, I get teasing me, but you're pretty persistent. I like to be a tease. It's fun. While I may have talked trash on the phone, I really do like to stay faithful when I'm in a relationship. A little harmless teasing never hurts, right? Everyone gets a little thrill. Wait, you think I'm just poking fun at you? Well, I mean... Isabella fakes outrage and jabs me in the ribs with her finger. How dare you? I never kid about people I find attractive. It just wastes time. I may give a little tease now and then, but if I like you, you'll know it. Like how you should know it by now, and... Isabella pokes me again. This time it's my turn to fake outrage as I let the spot she jab. Hey, dagger hands. Watch it with those. Oh, I'll watch it all right. I'll watch it very closely. Suddenly she dives in from my sides and starts poking and tickling me. I can't help but shriek a little. I don't know how she found my ticklish spot so quickly. I tried to keep it down while my parents tried to sleep, but I'm giggling and shrieking like mad under Isabella's torment. Yeah, I gotta do it. Oh, that is it, Missy. You're going down. I reach out for Isabella's midriff and begin looking for a spot where she might be ticklish as well. Hey, hands off! What are you doing? Oh, I see. You can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh? I continue tickling around Isabella's midriff, causing her to laugh breathlessly. She reaches out to retaliate, and soon we're mercilessly embroiled on the bed, tickling each other to death. Finally, Isabella yells, "Truce!" and collapses in a heap on top of me. We can't help but laugh together as we try to catch our breath. At last, we begin to calm down, gulping for air as our giggles begin to fade away. Isabella's head is on my chest. One leg is over one of mine as we catch our breath. I like this. It's innocent and fun. I don't get this very often. What do you mean? Don't get me wrong, I like getting guys' attention. I like being that sexy cheap guy in the room no one can take their eyes off of. But sometimes it's nice to just let my hair down and just be silly for a bit. I feel like you can relax around you, Anne. I think you'll have to try. It doesn't hurt that you're so easy on the eyes, either. She chuckles and smooths out my rumpled shirt over my stomach. You're beautiful too, Isabella. I like being around you. You make me feel pretty. I love your confidence.
I keep hoping it will rub off on them.
Nonsense. Look at you tonight. I honestly never thought you would have done something like this before tonight. Yet here we are.
I guess I'm just feeling more comfortable back home.
Hold on. I just had to ban somebody.
That's what happens when you're solo streaming and you don't have a mod team. Although I don't think I really want a mod team.
Oh, there it is.
It's like I have a couple of ads in Discord and I'm like, for what? And then I click them. Okay.
Well, it's sexy.
You just have to bring that attitude back with you. You think so?
Definitely.
Thanks, Isabella. What are friends for? I smile at Isabella as she rolls off at me. I stand up and head towards the door. Sweet dreams. Dream of me. I head back to my old bedroom, feeling fairly good about myself. Coming back home was good for me, I'm sure. If nothing else, it showed me that I made the right decision going away for college. Being Isabella's reaction to my hometown and my parents, it's definitely made me feel better about my little town. I know I'm meant to be somewhere bigger, and I'm meant to be out there in the world. As I get into bed, I reflect on my new friends and smile. I know I'll be back with them all soon, especially Isabella, and all the new fun things the next quarter will bring. This has been a really good week, probably one of my best weeks ever. Being back home was really refreshed me. My parents are a little rough. They even try to talk me into just staying, but I feel like I can return to school and get back to my books now. Can't wait to start back up again. Even managed to have a great Christmas. Isabella and I spent a bit of time away from my parents and got to see the few sights around my town there are. Mostly we just talked and enjoyed each other's company.
Okay, back to business.
So, my energy is really high.
Let me see this.
You'll regain 10 energy from sleeping. So I think I can replace this sleep early. Let's do the pub again. Okay. Man, you're kind of locked in for some of these things. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, time to start really boosting some of these stats. And this week, I'm just going to tank my energy. Yeah. Well, wait. There. I'll sleep in one of these mornings. There we go. Finally, though, it's time to get my head back in my studies. I have a few new classes this quarter and a few continuations from last quarter. The continuations, luckily, are being taught by some of the same professors, so I don't have to learn new names this quarter. I even see a few familiar faces in class. Looks like Max is in here with me. We share a quick nod as we get seated next to each other. I also notice another vaguely familiar face, a red-haired girl I feel like I've seen around before. Max notices me looking and follows my gaze. Looks like Roxanne got into this class as well. Huh. Who's this anime villain? Before I can ask more, the professor strides into the room and throws his notes on the table in front of him. He looks like a clergyman. What's going on here? I don't have a good voice for him. Welcome back to all of you who didn't flunk out of 101. You're not completely graded up yet. Welcome to the class where you actually get started. Although I'll be lecturing and there will be homework, the majority of your grade this quarter is going to come from a paper due at the end of the class. Of course, I'll be expecting your paper to be inclusive to the topics we've discussed in class. So don't think you can just skip my class all quarter and bullshit your way to a grade A paper. Wow, Professor Task is being really harsh right at the beginning. That being said, as some of you know, I am a tenured professor here, which means I can indulge in more advanced classroom techniques. I don't like the sound of that. If you'd like to know more about it, come see me after class for an extra credit assignment. Otherwise, open your books. I don't plan on going slowly this quarter, so try to stay awake out there. The professor drones on for the rest of the class, getting right into the new quarter's lessons. By the time the class is done, I've already got a page of notes to look over tonight. I'm pretty happy the professor is starting this up right away. It's nice to feel like he trusts our intellects to be able to keep up. I'm even pretty curious about the offer he made. I'm always happy to do a little extra credit after all. I'm worried about this. This could be a way to get ahead this quarter. I pack up my things along with the other students. I feel like after this is when it should have said play event or skip. To make it clear, that's the event you're playing, as you're asking about the extra assignment. I head over to the professor. Dan, Max, surprised to see you in this class. Transferred over this quarter, actually. That professor is interesting. Well, he's still a college professor. What's the worst he could do? Please, I'm a tenured professor. I could order you to fight to the death, and the worst I get from the dean is a sigh and a frown. And he'd apologize for something. professor looks over the volunteers. Other than Max, I see a few other classmates I recognize from around campus. Is this it? I suppose I shouldn't have expected more. The professor scans the potentials with obvious disdain in his eyes. All right, I know some of you here are looking to skate out of my class on the easy street. I'm pretty sure you looked at Max when I said that. And there's no way I'm going to let you do so without a little entertainment from me. Therefore, what I propose is simple. We're going to get together in groups. There are enough of you here to make 3 groups of 2. Go ahead, take a few moments, and choose your partner. I'll pick up a few other students later. We all look at each other for a few moments. Max and I look at each other, shrugging our shoulders. Suddenly, the red-haired student I could swear I'd met before comes over to me. Hello again, Anne. I don't think I'd see you in this class. Oh, yeah, Roxanne, right? You were at that Halloween party. Yes, we only spoke briefly. Nice to see you again. You as well, Anne. I was actually wondering if you'd like to be my partner for this activity. Oh, I was thinking I could pair up with my friend there. Max looks between Roxanne and me. Yeah, that'll be a partner. Roxanne looks over at Max for a moment as though she's sizing them up. I think you will find me the superior partner for this endeavor. Whoa, I may not be the smartest nail in the box, but I know Anne is. But I know Anne is. If anyone's riding her success train, it's going to be me. I think he just made my case for me. I have no intention of not pulling my own weight. I think it should be obvious that I will make the better partner. Come on, Anne, ditch her and get on with the lesson. I don't like the way he's talking. Oh no! I look at Max for a moment before I shake my head. Max, you know we'd be in this together, right? No, you don't, do you? You'll never learn anything if you're with me. You'll be down the hall bugging me all the time, won't you? It's best if you have a different partner, so you have to put in some effort, I think. Max frowns at me. It's a joke, Anne. Come on. I just shake my head at him. He throws his arms in the air and in frustration stalks off to talk to one of the other students. Roxanne watches him go for just a moment before turning back to me. That was definitely the right choice. Okay, are we all sorted? Good. Here's how it works, kiddies. Your partner and you are study buddies. Your grades are intertwined. Once all the assignments are turned in and the tests are done, you'll both get the average of your 2 grades. However, if one of you gets tired of all that working, just come to me and ask for the answers to the final. I'll give them to you. You'll pass the class and you won't have to do any of the other work. Here's the rub. If one of you comes to me and the other doesn't, then the one who didn't ask for the answers will automatically fail the class. But if you both come to me, you'll get C's. Simple as that. Do you work together and hope you're smart enough to do it? Do you pray that your partner didn't decide to cheat? Do you take your C's and call it a day? Chew on that. Now get out of my class, I have things to do. And with that, Professor Task just walks away from us. Most of us are left looking goggle-eyed at each other. Oh my god. The Professor's Dilemma. Can he do that? I might fail. What have I gotten myself into? Either way, I guess I'll have to keep an eye on Roxanne. Really fun. Yeah, that's what it was. They're going to be so wet their grandchildren will never know thirst. Jeez. Hop, hop, hop.
me figure out something. Okay, cool. Here, I might as well do this.
I don't know, I stole it from my room. Yeah, because my mom has horrible taste in
Okay, sorry about that. I just had to deal with something. I just wasn't expecting college to ramp up so quickly. I'll have to work just as hard to keep up with it all. Which is why I decided to take care of eating quickly and efficiently here at the cafe while I get some extra study time. Is that gonna be it for you? This'll be fine, thanks, Isabella. If I need anything else, I'll let you know. See that you do, hon. She smiles at me as she walks away while swaying her hips. Her work outfit is actually quite cute on her. I crack open the first book and start reading. I'm trying to read and eat at the same time, so it's starting off a bit slowly. I'm starting to get into it though, when the door opens and one of my classmates walks in. Okay, so this is the girl that I've been seeing around in the little daily messages at the bottom of the schedule. Anne, oh hey, I didn't know you'd be over here. Sure. Oh hey, Carmen. I already have work to do, can you believe it? I know, right? Carmen takes the seat across from me, slinging her own bag down next to her. There are enough books that it lands heavily. I'm just trying to get a head start on things. It looks like it's going to be a long quarter. Have to prioritize. I hear you. I've got a bag full of books I have to start reading tonight. It's kind of crazy. It's nice, though. The challenge is exhilarating. I shouldn't be surprised to hear you say that. It's no wonder that you got the highest grade in our class last quarter. What? Oh, you must have done so pretty well for yourself, too, right? Oh, I did okay, but nowhere near as well as you. You're super smart, Anne. Please. She's being very nice, but I know she was probably just behind me on the grading curve. She pulls one of her books out of her bag and opens it. We chat amicably for a bit while we both idly go over our lessons. Well, aren't you two getting along famously? Oh, hey, Isabella. Do you know Carmen? She's one of my classmates. Carmen Isabella, one of my roommates. Nice to meet you, Isabella. I've seen you come in a few times. Nice to meet you formally. Get you anything? Just a black coffee, please. Sure thing. Isabella eyes Carmen a little cautiously as she goes off to get the coffee. Carmen and I chat a bit more. Carmen seems really interested in what I've been up to. She gets really excited as we chat. We're both shocked as Isabella thumps the coffee down on the table. Careful, Anne. Carmen here might try to kidnap you at this rate. Ooh, will you take me on an adventure? Isabella's just boring and wants to take me back to the house. Let's go to Vegas. What? I wouldn't. What? Isabella laughs and I can't help but giggle a little. Better yet, let's go on a pirate ship. I'm sorry, did I? That a girl, hon. Dream big. Isabella's still laughing as she walks away. Sorry, Isabella just likes to tease me. I have to tease her back sometimes or she'll be relentless. I knew it's what she wanted. Carmen starts to breathe again, not looking nearly as flustered. We eat and study with each other for a bit longer, enjoying each other's company before she decides to pack it in and head out. I should probably get going as well, so I scoot out the door behind her. We wave goodbye as we go our separate ways. So that's what my tuition money is being used for. I guess I'm impressed, but I wish there were more streamers. That was weird. Oh yeah, most of these ovens don't really do anything. They're just really expensive. That one's really important. That's the one that goes ping. Some of these little blurbs down here are just weird.
Nah, bro, that book's a waste of your time. That dude's understanding of Twain is worse than a sixth grader's. That's because they have the other version way better. I don't know, I couldn't read the rest, it went by so fast. This interface needs like a pause button. Okay, but by the end of the weekend, my money's gonna be a lot lower. I am the bucket. There, and I learned a little more from Feetball. Oh, I'm a little surprised the quiet is so house. I know it's only the first week back, but I was half expecting a big party tonight or something. I wander out of my room to grab a quick snack. I guess it's going to be a quiet night. What? No, that's stupid. We're gonna watch my show. My movie's not stupid. It's fantastic. I think that your movie might be the one that is steeped in stupidity. Ah, there it is. I knew the Latin House crew wouldn't let me down. I head downstairs to sneak past the couch toward the kitchen. It looks like Sally, Isabella, and Rakesh are arguing over what to watch on the big screen tonight. I make my way to the kitchen for that light snack while I debate if I want to join in or not. Oh, might as well. As much as I am curious about so-and-so's evil twin brother and the mistress they share, I think my film will make a much better one. Was that sarcastic? Rakesh, are you being sarcastic? Oh yes, I learned about it just yesterday. Specifically so I could use it when referring to shows you like. Again? You are learning all the wrong things from America, my friend. Alright, you two. Knock it off before someone throws a punch. Oh, Han. Both these guys gave up on listening to me 30 minutes ago. Hi, Sally. Actually just came down for some snacks. I thought everyone had gone out for the night. It was actually pretty quiet until all the yelling started. It's Rakesh's fault. He refuses to bow down to my superior taste. This would be resolved if Isabella would acknowledge that I have brought the betterment. Do you have an opinion, Sally? Oh, no, you don't. I'm not getting in the middle of this one. Which just leaves you, hon. Come on, be the tiebreaker. What? Why should I get in the middle of this argument? But now both Rakesh and Isabella are staring at me expectantly with the movies in their outstretched hands. I grab the DVD cases from the two of them, taking a moment to look them over while I consider. Isabella appears to have some kind of TV show bootleg DVD. The back is mostly in Spanish, but the word telenovela catches my eyes. Rakesh, on the other hand, has handed me some kind of Bollywood movie. His case is mostly in Hindi. I've seen a few posters like this around the web. The others are starting to look impatient as I mull it over. I like that they're both like from another culture, so you can't even make the tiebreaker. Well, at least this will teach us about another culture, because they're both going to do that.
I think that's really funny. That's a really funny choice.
I look these two over carefully, trying to pick. I have to admit Isabella's looks slightly more interesting, if only because I've never heard of such things before. I start to hold up Isabella's choice, raising my eyes to meet her, when I notice she's been giving me a sultry look this whole time. I can't help but giggle. Oh, you were gonna win anyway, Isabella. Sheesh. Put it in and tell us what it's about. Isabella actually claps with delight as she grabs the case back away from me and plugs it into the player under the big shared TV. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. I used to watch the show with my mother when I was growing up. Every day I'd get home from school, and before I had to do my homework, my mom would tune the TV and we'd watch for an hour. What follows is essentially a soap opera. The dialogue is all in Spanish and there aren't any subtitles, so Isabella has to translate everything for us. I've seen a few soap operas here and there. Seems like this one does all the same things, with all the same tropes, but with the intensity turned up to 11. Isabella is eating it up, having a blast telling us what's happening. Some of the reactions the characters have are hilarious. It's all so much larger than life, it's quite fun. I can kind of follow along thanks to Isabella's description. It's pretty fun and everyone has some good laughs. Isabella is, of course, really into it. At one point, she even takes my hand to proclaim how romantic it is that one of the characters fell for the lady, even though she's really an evil twin. She doesn't let go of my hand for a while, though. It's kind of nice. Finally, the DVD runs out, and we all cry. Thanks, Anne. That was a lot of fun, and a real blast from the past, you know? No problem, I enjoyed it too. You'll have to tell me more about this show some other time, okay? I could probably teach a whole class about it, but I'll fill you in sometime. That's right. That's right. Let's work up there, Anne. This place is kind of fun. Feeling a little looser. Okay. I don't know how much longer I'll go. I do really want to get through some of this story, because I am enjoying this game, but I also don't want to go like super, super late. Okay. My money and energy are a little bit lower, but I need to get some of these stats up. Active is up and spontaneous is up. I need to get more spontaneous. Man, you really gotta grind this shit. I'm also trying to get my grades up. I don't know how high my grades are supposed to be. I don't even know. Okay, let's look at these other 5 jobs. Like, mostly, like, we'll look at what I can take on those days. It kind of sucks that you can't... I guess what I was trying to say and didn't quite make it. It sucks that you can't just like work at the cafeteria every day. I kind of get why that is. Like it's to maintain some of that challenge. But anyway, I think I'm locked in. But instead of yoga, this week I will do a sleep early. Because, like, I probably will be fine on energy, but I need to catch up with a little bit. Wait. Let's do a sleep early there and then go to the pub again. Because apparently I've really got to jack that spontaneous up. Even though I don't know how many weeks away spring break is, I got to jack that spontaneous up a lot. Okay, let's do it. And the wall climbing is good for the physicality, which I also have to add some physicality, but I've already got that stat pretty high. It's the spontaneous stat I really got to work on. Finally, time for a new class. I haven't actually met this professor yet. Hope she's a good one. I've been looking forward to taking this class, and she certainly can't be any weirder than some of my other professors. As the final chime sounds, the professor walks in and steps up to the podium at the front of the class. Greetings all, I'm Professor Merriweather. Welcome to Intro to Anatomy. I'm not one for standing on ceremony, and you're all here to learn, so let's get right to it, shall we? For starters, let's get a couple of you down here for an example. Any volunteers? I'm a little nervous, but I stick my hand in the air. It's always good to get yourself out there as a go-getter student. Okay, you then. Your name? Anne, ma'am. Good, good. Come down here and stand over there. Start heading down the aisle to stand quite slightly to the left of the teacher. All right, let's see who else we've got. Yes, right there, Anne. Who else? Butch, please come to the front of the class. Aha! So that's his real name, and it's not Butler. A rather small guy with thick glasses who approaches the front of the class. I had requested that you use my little name Terrence, please, Professor. Oh, what an interesting name. I wouldn't have expected that. The poor thing looks pretty flustered. Clearly he's not happy about the name. This is why I go by my middle name. Nobody ever thinks I'm a Butch. Sorry, no nicknames. But, moving on. Butch, you stand to my left. Butch grumbles, but stands to her left. Show anatomy. We've all got it. An intro to it. I'm assuming all of you took a high school biology class, yes? I don't have to start with the basics. These are two humans. You've got that all right. You can never tell with the state of public school these days. Let's start talking a little bit about the differences between men and women. We're going to get in depth into some of these topics later in the course, but right now it's good to understand which aspects are universal and which aren't. Just from looking at them, the standard differences are apparent. You can see the young lady here is apparently rather lucky in puberty, also sports the larger childbearing pelvic bone. That's just basic sexual dimorphism. Can't believe she just said that. I'm probably blushing pretty badly, but I managed to stay quiet at least. The professor continues on like that for most of the hour, talking about the differences between the two of us. Where evolution likely played a part, what parts are most likely holdovers from our oldest times. It would probably have been a fascinating lecture if I didn't have to be a living doll for her to point at for the whole hour. Finally, she gestures for Butch and me to sit down. We head back to our seats as she finishes up her lecture. When the bell rings, everyone files out a little overwhelmed. Oh, and Butch, come here a moment, would you? I was almost out. Thanks for being my guinea pigs today. It's always nice to have volunteers. And glad to see you stuck to 102, Butch. Yes, but I need the credits, Professor Merriweather. I hope I can count on you both to volunteer to help me in the future. Well, I'm always happy to help, Professor, though I don't know how comfortable I'll be staying in your classes. Especially if you're going to be describing me all the time. Oh, no. Mostly I'll be probably using you to demonstrate muscle movements and such. It's so much easier to understand in a live person. I'm sure you'll be fine. This means you'll get that much closer to the education. You seem sharp. I think you pick up things nicely. Alright, go on. See you next time. As we leave, Butch gives me a shrug and a long-suffering sigh. I know what he means. This is going to be a long one. Let the boy be Terrence. I know you tried. I guess I should thank you, but that was my grilled cheese. Grilled cheese! It was just started raining in here. What the fuck was that? Alright, I think that's everything off my reading list for this quarter. The Brain for Dummies, Idiot's Guide to Anatomy, and my Big Book of the Body. Professor Merriweather really doesn't think much of us, does she? Oh well, at least that's all done. I had to head home and get down to reading them, I guess. Hey, they have fresh bread every day. And I can advertise there. Right there. Wait a minute. Let me see if it right there.
I guess not. I wondered if the pointer actually showed up in the stream, and it doesn't. Which is probably fine. So then I totally sacked him. I must have sent him flying like 40 feet, right?
Haha.
Then he gets up and he's all, "Where's my bed? I think I need a nap."
Ha 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 ha. Oh wow, apparently Chad and Isabella are out on the town as well. I have to admit, I'm not sure what exactly she sees in Chad. Maybe this is a chance to find out. Then again, there's no need to be a stalker.
Yes, there is.
Oh, screw it. It's not like I don't have a business in town. And I'll admit, I'd like to see where this goes. I follow them down the street at a good distance, of course. They continue to talk and laugh. I can't really hear most of their conversation. I'm too far back. Probably just more about football and that sort of thing. She really dolled herself up for this date. Finally, the two of them turn into one of the restaurants here on the main avenue. It's nothing too fancy, just a little Thai place with outdoor seating. I stand down the street a little ways, wondering if I should keep following them this far. I might be straining my credibility a bit if I follow them that far. So is this a private spot, or can anyone walk on by? Huh? Oh, Sally, you snuck up on me. Well, you are standing in the middle of the sidewalk. You should just go over. Those guys have really great fried tofu. Oh, yeah, I was, just deciding about that. Well, now you've got my curiosity up. What's going on? Fine, I was following Chad and Isabella. Really? Sheesh. Are you that into Isabella you have to follow her around like a puppy? Well, I mean, yeah, I like her a lot, but I didn't mean to follow her around. The opportunity just sort of came up. I mean, I just don't get it. With her and Chad? I know what you mean. It doesn't make any sense to me either. His aura is all wrong for her. Also, I'm pretty sure he's an Aries, and that's definitely a no for her. I chuckle a bit at her astrological prowess. Well, come on, you'll never find out what they're up to just standing out here. And like I said, these guys do great fried tofu. I shrug, grin at Sally, and follow her over to the restaurant. Once we've checked in, we grab our own seat outside. Looks like we're on the opposite side from Chad and Isabella. Seems like they haven't noticed us yet. Sally glances over at them for a moment as I look over my menu. You know, I'll be honest, I've seen the way you and Isabella look at each other, and... What do you mean? Well, she's a friend, just like you are. Yeah, except she's a friend who's a lot more into you than friends are. I guess. Just trust me. Here's all I'm saying. I don't get why she's going out with Chad, but still looking at you like a veggie dinner she's gonna eat out. So I say we give her a taste of her own medicine. She just needs to see that you're unavailable, and I bet you she starts giving you a lot more attention. Do you really think that's the kind of thing she'd notice? Oh, definitely. Here, just pretend to flirt with me. I bet you'll see her looking this way pretty quick. This almost seems like the antics you'd see in a movie. I know Isabella just teases me a lot. I guess it might be kind of cute to tease her back if I had another friend like her.
I'm gonna do it.
When it works, it preemptively works. Are you sure about this? Sure, go ahead. Anything to keep you from stalking poor Isabella around the town, right? We both have a good chuckle. Well, okay, I guess I'm not sure what to do. I haven't really thought about getting anybody's attention like this. Well, no big deal. I think I know how to play this. Here, take my hand. I reach out and take Sally's hand in my own. Suddenly, Sally rears back her head and starts laughing raucously, like really loudly. I try to grin like I just told a really good joke. She reaches her other hand out and starts stroking my arm just above where we're holding hands. Don't look over there at all. Just look at me, okay? You can't look over too early or you'll spoil it. Now let's just talk like normal for a while. We keep holding hands while the waiter brings our food. Finally, we let go to start eating our food. We talk about normal things. Occasionally, Sally laughs loudly again. I'm not being terribly funny, but she's acting really well. I try to smile and play along as well. Finally, as dinner wraps up, she tells me to take a look over at Isabella really quickly. I glance over very quickly. Luckily, Isabella's staring straight at Sally. It almost seems like she's ignoring Chad. Looks like it's working. Great, then here's the pièce de résistance. Sally stretches in her chair, standing up slowly while leaning towards me. She walks quickly over to my side of the table where she grabs me and hugs me closely into her breasts. Oh, this was so much fun, Anne. We've got to do this again sometime. I try not to look surprised. Sally was certainly speaking much louder than she needed to. I'm sure half the block heard that. I'm also trying not to look embarrassed and failing, but I guess that's not necessarily out of place for me. Okay, talk to you later. She waves goodbye to me and then walks away from the restaurant. While I'm watching Sally leave, I hear footsteps behind me. Looks like you had fun. I look for Chad. Looks like he's off paying the bill. Yeah, Sally's a nice girl. She's fun to hang out with. I'm looking forward to doing it again. Isabella looks me over like she's trying to decide if I'm lying. Maybe we can all hang out together? Isabella grins like she knows a secret and just mumbles, maybe, before heading back over to Chad. Once Isabella and Chad are gone, I pay my own bill and head back home, definitely with a lot to think about. The drama, mama. Okay. No beer and no TV make tasks something's over. Give me the strongest you got, stupid loot rolls. Oh, hey, Ann, come on and buy. Okay. My spontaneous stat is finally over 50. It's a quiet afternoon as I head back to my room from the bathroom. I wonder if everyone else has gone somewhere. No, mamá, mis clases van bien. Oh, I guess not. Isabella's door is open. Looks like she's putting away laundry while she talks to her mom, I guess. Los muchachos me tratan bien. Me estoy divirtiendo aquí. Sí, estoy trabajando muy duro en mis estudios. Tienen un buen programa para maestros aquí. I'm not fluent. She's obviously pretty deep in conversation. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I should bother her. Of course, just as I'm thinking that, that's when she makes eye contact. Luckily, she smiles and waves at me. I'm still not sure if I should go in or not. I take it as a sign that she doesn't mind a bit of company and walk into her room. Sí, mi título se ve ahí. Tendrán que dejar que trabaje. He looks up again to see that I've entered and grins almost gratefully at me. Oh. Mis compañeros acaban de regresar. Ya me voy, mamá. Veamos también. Cuidado. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, don't worry about it. Just my mom checking up on me, making sure I'm still studying, that I didn't run away with any strange boys or strange girls. Isabella chuckles to herself. So what's up, kitty? Oh, I was just passing by and thought I'd say hi. Not many people around this afternoon. It's true. That's why I'm doing laundry today. I did that too. Easier to keep Max out of my hair while I put away my underwear. We both snicker as she continues to put her laundry away. Suddenly, she holds up a pair of lacy, nearly see-through panties. Case in point. I bet these would look fantastic on you. You should try them on. I promise to only leer a little. What? No way, those are way too lacy for me. I don't think I could wear anything like that. I'd die of embarrassment. What? No way. Come on, with that cute little ass in these. Oh, you could drive a girl wild. I blush at the compliment, even though I know she's teasing me. She's actually been teasing me for a while now. Hey, Isabella, can I ask you something? Why do you always tease me with this kind of sexy stuff? I'm a tease baby. It's how I flirt. That's what I'm talking about. teasing me like you're flirting with me. Have you not put two and two together yet, hon? I am flirting with you. I've been telling you practically since day one, girl. I think you're cute as a button. But you have a boyfriend. Oh, Chad's fun and all, but he's a fling. I'll stick with him while he's fun. I'm looking forward to eventually settling down with the right person, but for now I'm just... I heard this once. What was it? Sowing my oats. That's it. But I mean, you have a boyfriend. Why hit on me? You really are sheltered, aren't you, girl? It's called being pansexual. I have to admit, back home we only had one gay kid in class. Some of the parents in town were angry at him, but he always seemed so nice. I could never see the point of not liking him. Still, we didn't really have the same classes, so I almost never ran into him. I did a little bit of research on the terms on the internet at the time. It was a couple of years ago, though. I thought it was gay, lesbian, or bisexual. Do you mean you're bisexual? Nah, Rakesh is bisexual. I'm definitely pansexual. It's like being bisexual, except that I also don't care what genitals you've got. So I flirt with you, adorable thing, because I like you. Oh.
The other question was weird.
So when did you figure out you were into both boys and girls? Well, it kind of came over me slowly. I mean, the thing is, I always thought girls were cute. I just also thought boys were cute. Growing up, I was supposed to like boys, you know. Mama always used to call me her pequeña rompecorazones. Little heartbreaker. But I also like girls. It took me until high school to figure out that I didn't actually have to choose. That I was perfectly capable of liking both. Did you have a girlfriend in high school? Yeah, but I still liked boys, and so did she. It was just kind of an experiment for her. Luckily, she was pretty upfront about it, and since it was a secret relationship, we both broke up with no hard feelings. Wow, you sound like you know yourself pretty well. I'm almost a little jealous. You've definitely given me some things to, think about. Oh, hon, I certainly hope so. But don't worry too much about it. There's no need to stress out over it, okay? Had a few years, yeah. But I haven't got everything figured out yet. Which is why I'm still trying to mess around and have fun while I'm here at college. You know? Yeah. I understand that. I think you've got a good idea, Isabella. Thanks, cutie.
That went well.
I didn't think I could handle a tiara, though, but I could totally rock a kirpin. So I guess, what's her name, Carmen? She's at the bookstore to read manga? Okay, spontaneous is finally up over 60. We got a soggy bun incoming. Ketchup levels are through the roof. And we think there's a mayo blockage in the third canister. Go to fucking bed. Look at my energy reserves. Nothing wrong with it in the world. You know, in the world. Okay. Week 11. I think I kind of got to just stick with this, although Maybe this one I'll just change to a sleep early. Because my energy's down to 55. I'm going to, like, pass out if I run out of energy. I'm also almost out of money, but I've got to grind the wall climbing and the pub to help get those stats up. The active stat is like it's gonna get there. But anyway. Aha, Razzmatazz. I knew you had the color here. I could feel it. Oh, it's almost time for Valentine's Day already. Only another few weeks. I always used to hate this holiday when I was a kid. I had to make Valentines for everybody. It was so embarrassing. I mellowed out as I got older. I even enjoy it now, especially when I only have to give Valentines to the ones I care about. Still, I'm not quite sure what I want to do this holiday. As I'm trying to decide, I hear a knock on my door. Hello?
Hi, Anne.
Memphis. Hi. I think Max is out right now, but his room is right over there if you want to wait.
Actually, I came to see you. I was wondering if you could help me out.
With what? I mean, I don't know.
Calm down, cute stuff. I just wanted you to come help me do some shopping in town. This is the kind of crap that Max both hates and is terrible at. And well, you seem like a pretty trustworthy sort, so yeah, figured you could help out.
I guess so. What kind of shopping? I don't know much about fashion. I guess if you need to find a book?
Actually, I was hoping to find something for Valentine's Day. Just come out with me?
I don't want to go out with this man. I'm sorry, Memphis. I wasn't exactly ready to do my shopping yet.
It'll be quick, I promise. I'm driving. Hell, I'll treat you to lunch.
All right. Overall, it's a pretty pleasant trip. Memphis won't tell me who he wants to get the gift for. He just says it's for a vegetarian animal lover. Ah, ha, ha. You don't exactly have to be Sherlock to solve this mystery. Still, I keep my mouth shut. If he doesn't want to say, I don't want to force him. I give him my best guess as to what Sally would like. He's as good as his word, too, and takes me out for some lunch.
Thanks for your help, Anne. I really appreciate it.
Don't mention it. I thought I picked that I didn't play the event. What happened? I didn't play it, but I did. What the fuck? Someone get me the mashed potatoes. What? I don't know either, girl. Okay. Go out and party. I wish this part had music. I can't believe Professor Task asked us to fill out a dating site questionnaire. I hope he doesn't give those answers out or anything. He said it was anonymous, but still. And what was the point of it? Whatever, I'm home. Time to go get some rest. Maybe do a little studying. I'm home.
Oh, finally. Anne, can you do me a favor? Grab me a glass of water?
Do not do it, Anne. It is a filthy trick. What the hell? Dominic and Rakesh are sitting at the kitchen table, staring each other dead in the eyes. Each has a look of intense concentration on their face. Neither will look away from the other. I think it may be a staring contest. Are you
It's not a trick. I'm just thirsty and I'm not gonna lose.
No, he would tip the glass at me. This is no holds barred test of the iron wills of men. He would do anything to win. Do not assist him. So much for wrestling.
I don't think so.
Really, you guys, why would you be having a staring contest? If you know of a test of wills between the hearts and spirits of two men, I would be glad to hear it. I can think of any number of games. Chess seems like a good one.
Max lost the bishop pieces. I don't know. I don't want to know how or why.
Oh, then, I don't know, poker or something? Please dilute the battle of wills.
He's right. This is all of those battles in a twist form.
You two are silly. I'm going to go study because I'm in college.
You will never understand our royal ways, Ramesh.
Your sight bears. Think no more of it. We will continue our battle. This place is so weird sometimes. Cool, my grades are almost at 250.
I don't know what that gets me.
I still don't get the thing with the mashed potatoes. I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, yes. Get some energy back. Well, I'm gonna burn out of energy. I gotta do something about that next week. Although I've got to sleep early and roll in bed. I guess I'll stick around for an hour or two. It was Friday night. How could it be bad? So yeah, there seems to be some swelling in this whole region, like this whole packaging. Maybe you could do something about it? Oh.
I'm shocked, man. Shocked. You front a band, for crap's sake. What? And yet you screw up a karaoke number? I will murder you, Memphis. That machine was busted. The pitch was all wrong.
It's the poor craftsman that blames his tool, Max.
See, the lady knows. Then both of you can shut up. I don't see either of you doing better. And I say again, you front a band. I don't have to sing well. I just have to look pretty.
I certainly never claimed to be able to sing.
All right, that's it. I'm finding a new karaoke bar. I will show you I can 100% nail that damn song. Ha, the night is definitely young, man. You were the one who said we should blow that place. Whatever, come on.
Sorry, guys, but it's past my bedtime. I think I'm gonna just stay here for this round.
See, this woman's smart. She's already trying to avoid you singing.
But Max is already on his way back to his van, yelling at us to shut up and get in. Memphis laughs and waves goodbye to me. I'm still pretty amped up from hanging out with Max in his van, so I decide to just relax with some TV before bed. I lay it on the couch and turn it on. Just as I'm wondering what I'm going to watch, I hear a thumping behind me on the stairs. Sally comes barreling down at me, holding Vegemite in her hands. I still can't believe she named that dog Vegemite. She puts a finger to her lips with a shush and goes past the stairs to the laundry room, closing the door behind her. I have no idea what's going on, but it's almost certainly trouble. I turn back around toward the TV, flipping through the channels idly. A few minutes later, Dominic rushes down the stairs.
Oh, hey, have you seen Sally?
Not really, I just came in myself. Did you check the kitchen? As Dominic starts heading toward the kitchen, I suddenly have a better idea. I mean, unless that was her I saw leaving as I was coming up to the house.
What, you mean outside?
Yeah, I thought I saw someone leaving the house as I was coming up. There's probably nothing though.
No, good eye.
Dominic crosses to the front door, opening it, looking around for a few moments before finally leaving and closing the door behind himself.
Is the coast clear?
For the moment, I don't know when he'll come back though. Sally plops down on the couch next to me, petting Vegemite softly. She looks over at me at the door and sighs with relief. I can't help but reach over and give Vegemite a few scratches behind the ears. He looks at my hand and responds. He's getting bigger, isn't he?
Yes, it's terrible. He totally tripped over one of Dominic's Ethernet cables. I think Dominic was doing something important. I hit him behind my back and took off afraid to question me.
Wow, that's pretty terrible. I have to laugh at Sally's downtrodden expression.
I know, I was desperate. I had to figure out what to do.
We may have to tell him about it pretty soon. I mean, I'm starting to feel kind of guilty about having to lie to him all the time, you know?
I know the rules, though. And more importantly, what a stickler for them Dominic is.
I know. Maybe if we all gang up on him, he'll relent? I mean, I know Isabella loves the little guy. Does anyone else know about him?
Everyone else knows about him. None of them care.
Well, there you go. If we all band together, he has to listen to us.
Maybe you're right. I'm just nervous. I don't think I'm ready to risk it yet.
Well, like I said, we can't go on like this forever. He's bound to... Suddenly the front door opens and Dominic storms in. I guess he didn't stay out for long. Oh good, you're back. Told Sally you were looking for her and asked her to stay here. Good. Sally, what happened back there? Sally is hunched over trying to shield the dog from Dominic. I reach my hands up quietly between us. Sally passes me Vegemite with a grateful expression before standing up.
Back where? Upstairs? What do you mean?
Come on, Sally, I'm not in the mood. My guild needed me and I disconnected at a crucial point. We never had a problem with the cables before.
Oh, sorry. It was just an accident. I was,
Sally looks down at me as I shield the puppy from Dominic. He's licking my hands and it's taking everything in my power not to react to it. Just what?
It's embarrassing.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing.
Sally's obviously floundering. I don't know what Dominic can believe, though. I gotta come up with something. Not she was pretending to be a dog. I don't think I can click that. I kind of want to find out what happens, though. Yeah, I gotta find out what happened.
Sally, you just told me you should tell him too. I don't think I should. I thought it was cute how you missed your pets back home, and so you were pretending to be a dog in the hallway and accidentally knocked into the router.
We all get a bit homesick sometimes. I'm sure Dominic understands. You were what?
I was,
I think Sally might murder me. That's pretty far-fetched.
Are you saying I'm a liar?
I quickly shift Vegemite behind my back as I stand up to face Dominic angrily. Hopefully this will defuse him. I'm not saying anyone's a liar, it's just odd, like you're trying to hide something behind your back.
What? What am I trying to hide?
Crap. I nudge Sally with my foot, who puts her arms behind her back. I stand shoulder to shoulder with her, quickly passing the puppy back over. This is silly.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm trying to clear the air about what's going on.
I bring my arms forward, waving them wildly at Dominic. Seriously? Come on, Sally, what is it? This time it's Sally's turn to pass the puppy quickly to my hidden arms.
What? I don't have anything. I can't put my arms behind the back without the third degree here.
You know what? I don't have time for this. Whatever. This childish behavior's got to stop. You should both be above this. Sally, I've got my eye on you. Dominic turns and storms off upstairs, leaving us still trying to hold on to a squirming puppy behind our backs. As soon as we hear his door slam, we both descend into laughter.
That may have been about the stupidest excuse I've ever heard, but at least he bought it for now. The key words being for now.
I know. I'll think about what you said. Sally heads back upstairs as well, keeping a careful eye out. I, on the other hand, go back to watching TV for a bit before I finally fall asleep on the couch. That was worth seeing. But I'm gonna do this one now. Oh, okay. But big bonus.
Sal, you were doing something nice. It's not your fault an accident happened. Oh no, but I don't think he'd understand.
Neither does she. Understand what?
I was just telling me about the extra cleaning up she's been trying to do around the house, dusting in the corners and trying to keep things clean. She knows how much you stress about keeping the place clean. I'm just trying to help out, do my part. I didn't mean to knock the cord out.
Suppose I have noticed you cleaning up a bit more lately and looking in odd corners. I should be grateful. Still.
Are you saying I'm a liar?
I quickly shift Vegemite behind my back as I stand up to face Dominic angrily. Okay, is this all the same fucking 3-card Monty they're playing with the fucking puppy? Okay.
That may have been about the stupid excuse I've ever heard, but at least he bought it. For now. Keyword being for now.
I know. I'll think about what you said. Sally heads back upstairs as well, keeping a careful eye out. I, on the other hand, go back to watching TV for a bit before I finally fall asleep on the couch. Okay, that was worth going back for because improved 2 stats for the price of 1. I made it higher than you today, Anne. Good work, though. Not the best night, not the worst. Okay. So, burning the candle at both ends is, it's got my my spontaneous stat up a lot higher. I think, yeah, let's do that. Like, my money's gonna suffer. And let's do that too. And this will probably be the last week I do before I knock off for the evening. Well, for the evening, it's 3 in the morning. Jonquil. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hold on. My phone calendar is telling me that tonight's the night Roxanne's supposed to come over for a study session. I busy myself around the house gathering up a few things to make sure the night goes smoothly. A few snacks, things like that. Most of the rest of the house are caught up in their own studies, so it should be a pretty quiet night. Okay. Yes, thank you. You have a nice place. Thank you. I tried to clean a little. Shall we get started? We can use the study area over there. Yes, that would be acceptable. I hate the times that it asks if you want to play the event or skip it, and it gets some energy, and it doesn't make it clear what the event is. It's not like a deal breaker for the game or anything. It's just a minor frustration. Together we head over to the study nook and settle in to hit the books. Roxanne is doing well, and we really hit a groove studying for a while. It's always fun to share in the studies. Just as I feel like we're heading into a particularly nasty bit of the chapter, Roxanne's book snaps shut. What's up? So have you given any real thought to going to speak with the professor? Not really. May I ask why not? It seems quite lucrative for you to do so. Have you gone? No, I'm just trying to figure out if you have or will. Yeah. Well, why haven't you gone down then? I mean, if you want my reasons. I respect my own academic process too much, Anne. I rather thought you did too. I do. I have the same reasoning, honestly. So should we get back to work? Yes, I think that would be good. We studied for a while longer with no more talk about the professor's tactic. Finally, we've tackled the latest chapters and a couple others beside. We both stand, stretch, and start putting our books up. I hear a rustling in the kitchen and notice Dominic coming out with a soda in one hand and a book in the other. I didn't even notice him come down.
Oh, don't mind me. Carry on.
He walks over to the couch and sits down, opening his book. Well, I think it's time I departed. Thank you for the study session, Anne. Thanks for coming over, Roxanne. Email me later, okay? Definitely. She walks out the front door and I lock up, going to sit next to Dominic on the couch.
Overheard you talking earlier.
And he's mad? Oh, okay. I see now. I haven't honestly given it any thought. It just doesn't seem like the sort of thing I'd do under any circumstances. Besides, here's a chance to get to know you and have fun studying with you. Why would I screw that up with betrayal? Well said, Anne. So, should we get back to work? Yes, I think that would be good. And she's smiling this time, so I guess that was the right choice. They both seemed so like they would arrive at a similar place that I was just like, Okay.
Overheard you talking earlier. I knew you would stoop down to Professor Task's stupid assignment.
Well, it just doesn't feel right.
That's what I like about you, Anne. I know you're a good person at heart.
Dominic looks at me happily from over his book. Wait, what do you know about this whole betrayal thing?
Oh, a couple other people from your class are in on it. They've got my physics class. Task does this every couple of years. One of my friends when I was in an undergrad went through it.
Did he get betrayed?
Did the betraying, actually. He had a really hard course load at the time. It made his life much easier. Of course, he made a lifelong enemy as well. Something to think about, huh?
I nod slowly, mulling that one over in my head. This could end up being very dangerous. Which one of my friends? Wait. No, sorry, that's Oxford. And hey, we should totally do a little thing or something together. I'm a little drunk. That nap barely took the edge off. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to change my schedule dynamically. Valentine's Day has finally rolled around. I'm kind of glad I skipped doing some elaborate shopping trip. I don't want to make a big deal about it. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. The weather really cleared up and made for a nice walk back to the dorm while I figure things out. As I enter Latin House, I can hear all kinds of noises. It sounds like everybody's home, at least. I head up to my room for a moment while I decide what I want to do. Now that I'm up here, though, I kind of don't want to leave. Valentine's Day isn't exactly the be-all and end-all of days. It's just really not a big deal to me. I quietly close the door to my room and just decide to chill out. I hear the others milling about, and eventually I come downstairs for a nice house dinner. It's pretty fun, and most importantly, low-key. Okay. I wonder if my relationship stat with Isabella was higher. I wonder if it would have meant that I could have gone on a Valentine's date with her. Oh man, I can't wait for tonight. I'm actually all caught up on my assignments, which means tonight gets to be all about what I want to do. I might just blow the whole night reading something trashy. Maybe I'll go see if any of the latest shows are worth watching. So many options. Ian, Isabella let me in. Oh, Carmen, hey, what brings you by? I picked up a few free passes to the movie theater. I thought you might want to come out. How did you know I was looking for something to do? I'd love to. Ooh, free movies. Don't mind if I do. Sure, like I said, I have a few. Come on, let's go see what's good. The three of us head out for a girls' night out. Should be fun. Was that it? Okay. It didn't give me an option or anything. It was just like, and you're gone. Nice work up there, and this place is kind of fun. Okay, my spontaneous stat is over 100. Cafe clerk job unlocked. Good. Oh, I make more money. I lose more energy, though. But I get more shmoney. And I get more spontaneity. Excelente. Okay. In that case, nope. Changing that to a sleep early because I am burning out, brother. But actually, yes, I will save and quit. Yeah. I just wanted to see the tiny screen. Okay. Wow. Okay. Nobody's streaming. Nobody cares because nobody's watching this stream. I'm just gonna end the stream. But yeah, this I'm enjoying this game a lot. Like, it's kind of silly, but but it's fun and it's cute and it's actually pretty decently written. I don't know. Anyway, I might stream a little bit more tomorrow night. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Whatever. The world is my oyster. Anyway, thanks for watching and bye.